welcome back to Sensibly Frugal Living. I'm finally using the squash, the summer squash that I got from the food larder. I'm doing a squash casserole topped with Ritz crackers. I've seen many variations of this online. I'm doing a simple one, no fancy added extras, and I'm going to take you along with me as I make it, and this will be a good side for some sausages that I'm cooking up later. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to say that my kids are going to eat this, they probably won't. My husband has never tried a summer squash before, so he might not like it either, but I'm just going to have a go, play around with this recipe first, because I want it. I want to try it, and I can kind of judge if I think he's going to like it or not by the taste and texture. I've got one ingredient, guys, diced onion. Can't do a casserole with some diced onion, so what I'm going to do now is get some butter in the pan. No, I'm not. I'm going to slice this up first. I'm going to finely slice it. The bigger ends, I will half them as well. And then I'm going to saute the squash and the onions until soft and like cooked through. Look at the actual size of this squash. That's about 4 cups worth. This is how much I've got left. So yeah, that's gone a long way. I've got the sausages going in the air fryer just so they're done. They can cool a little. Some are not having it with having sausages with this. They're going to be having like sausage sandwiches and stuff. So right now I'm going to saute off the onions because they've been frozen. There's going to be a bit of liquid, and the squash is going to make quite a lot of liquid. So once you've sauteed them off, you want to drain out any excess liquid. But I'm really looking forward to this, even if it's the only thing. Like I'm the only one that will eat it, I don't care. I'll just make a small version of this for me. But right now, I'm hungry. I'm going to make a big version. Now this is all the cheese I've got, so that's got to work for me. I'd say we need a cup. Anyway, that's what I've got. So we're going to grate this up, and then I will show you the next part. I reckon that's about a cup. That's actually worked out okay. What we want, I'm still sauteing these down. I want them soft. I don't want them hard, because you can have them with a bit of bite. I like them a bit softer. 2 eggs, a cup of cheese, or thereabouts, any cheese, and then I'm going to add a cup of milk. So we're going to do that, salt and pepper, and whisk it really well. I have seasoned it really well because I think this sort of recipe needs it. So that's 2 eggs, a cup of milk, and a cup of cheese, salt and pepper. There we go, so that's that bit done. The next bit is a lot of fun. So I've got about 3/4 of a packet of Ritz in there, and I'm just going to crush it all because you want to make like a almost breadcrumb topping with this Ritz. So this is the best way to do it. Put it inside a Ziploc bag and get crushing. I do love a Ritz cracker, so anything that says use Ritz as a topping, I am here for it. These are very nearly done now. It's smelling delicious. So I could take them off now because they're going to be in the oven for about 35 minutes, but like I said, I do like mine soft, and I want the onions really well like ground off. Not a lot of water in mine to drain at all. I thought there'd be a lot more because the onions are frozen, but no. This is smelling divine. I've greased my casserole dish. This is my dolmio one. Do you remember? Years ago this was. If you bought, there was a promotion on, if you bought dolmio, you could get a free lasagna, or dolmio lasagna sauces, and you get a free lasagna dish. This is still going strong, and it's one of our best casserole dishes. I absolutely love it. To save dirtying another bowl, I'm just going to add my mixture straight into the pan, cheese and all, and give it a good stir about. Like really incorporate it. That's my sausages done, so my son will be happy. I'll give this a really good mix about. Oh my goodness, the smell is divine. It's those onions. And those onions were prepared from the food larder as well. Probably a few months ago actually they've been in there. So food larder onions and the food larder squash. So we have been preventing food waste and we've got a nice cheap meal. So if you know anyone that grows summer squash, or you see it on a good offer, this is the recipe for you. Now I'm going to transfer this mixture into my casserole dish, and we're going to top it all with the Ritz. I'm going to do this, not just tip it out, because you want it to be spread out evenly, and I'm going to use this whole bag. You want a good old crunch. Oh my god, I know this is going to taste good. I just know it, like everything I love. Now at this point you could probably add cheese on top. The recipes don't call for it. I'm not doing it because I don't have any more cheese, but you could. This is going in my oven at 200 for about 35 minutes. I have cooked my squash down quite a lot, so I will be checking it. Might need to go in longer. It shouldn't do, I don't think, but I'm going to look forward to this. If only you could smell this. Oh, I can't wait to tuck into this. So it's nice and crispy, and it was all bubbly around the edges. So I'm going to get this dished up and I'm going to try it for my tea. Here we go. Don't mind the Christmas plate. Oh my goodness, this looks so yummy. I might do it. I've still got some courgette left, so I could do this with courgette or a mix of the both. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I want to eat it so badly, but I know it's going to be like molten lava, so I'm going to have to let this cool down. This is so good. I absolutely, the Ritz make it. It's just amazing. You can use breadcrumbs, but the Ritz, just salty goodness. And I could probably do all of this, apart from the cheese, from the food larder, because they always have, in the summer anyway, squash, courgettes. Sometimes they have crackers and Ritz, and they always have onions. So I could make this basically for free, apart from the cheese and the milk. Oh my goodness, this is divine. If you like squash and cheese, you will love this. And look how much there is. So there's plenty for my husband to try. I'm even going to get my son to try it. My daughter will not entertain this. She's 16. She won't entertain this. My 8-year-old, I think he actually might like it, but he'll tell me, he'll eat it and they go, oh, I don't like it. And they go, actually, I quite like that. That's how it goes. If you've enjoyed this video, if you found it interesting, helpful, you're going to try the recipe, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe, it's free. You'll click the little bell icon to get all notifications for my latest videos, and I will catch you next time. Thanks, bye.